Do you know what's more difficult than finding a good movie? It's finding a good college, which gives you free Wi-Fi and a room to watch movies for 4 years. But like seriously, finding a good college which has a good reputation, nice placement scenario, good hostel and mess facilities, and a nice club culture is very difficult, especially when you haven't been to a college and haven't lived there. And it's completely impossible to go to each and every college and get to know the ground reality. So what do? You go on Quora or on YouTube and search for people's opinion. You get an answer or a great video explaining why you should go to this particular college. And you get another video which says the same thing about some other college. And after like 10 to 15 videos, you're more confused than ever. Now I too can make a review video about my college and the colleges of my friends, but will that be good? The answer is no, not at this stage. These answers on Quora or review videos on YouTube are just opinions, and opinions tend to be biased. And these can be very confusing at initial stage of the searches. Now these opinions are important, but at a later stage when you have reduced the number of colleges in your list to just a handful, like 4 or 5. So I've made this very simple guide which you can follow to reduce the time required for the search from days to just hours. Now for this video, I am assuming that you have just cleared JEE Mains or Advanced and are searching for colleges and are waiting for the counseling procedure to start. So let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is watch this video till the end and subscribe to my channel. Now, which field do you want to work in the future? Asking this question is very important. I'll tell you why. Your interests can be general, like civil engineering or computer science. But if your area of interest is very specific, like tissue engineering, aeronautics, or aerodynamics, then you need to identify the branch of engineering to which your interest belongs to. Because many times what happens is the area that you want to work in is not present as a separate branch in most of the colleges. So you need to search for the major branch which includes that area of study. Like tissue engineering is a part of biotechnology. So you have to study biotechnology for studying tissue engineering in most of the colleges. So you need to search the major branch. And if you do not have any specific interests, it'll be best for you to go for the highest rank college possible, because there's no harm in it. And it will provide you immense opportunities for identifying and pursuing your interests. Now comes rank, yours as well as that of the college. Out of these two, the first thing that you should consider is the rank of the college. Now what you will need to do is get a rank-wise list of all the colleges which offer the branch of study that you want to study. Like for example, I wanted to study in biotechnology and medical engineering, so my list of colleges got reduced to just 5 right away, and it became very easier to search for them. And then after this, you will have to search for the cutoff ranks in all these colleges starting from the highest ranked one. This will further reduce your list down to just a handful, like 4 or 5 colleges. Now the cutoff ranks are not perfectly same for every year, but they are a good criteria to be considered while shortlisting colleges. Now these two very simple steps will help you reduce the list down to just a handful of colleges for which you are completely eligible for and which offer the branch of your choice. And now only you can go for opinions on different aspects of college which will help you decide among these few colleges. Now let's talk about this opinion part. Now inside this opinion section, there are a lot of things that you will seek opinion upon. There are lots of aspects of a college that you will need to think upon while deciding for the best college for you. Now the first thing that you should seek opinion upon is the academic environment of the college. Because you can do all the other things outside of college, but you come to college in order to build a strong career. And knowing whether the environment of the college favors the career of your choice becomes very important. Like if you want to go for research after your 4 years in college, then you should consider a college which has a good reputation in research area, which has good research facilities, publications, patents, and good relations with other research institutes. And NERF rankings can be a bit helpful here because they consider these criteria while ranking colleges. And if you want to go for job after 4 years, then you should consider a college which has a good alumni base, which has a good placement scenario, which has a good connections inside the industry. And mind you, NERF rankings will not be helpful here because NERF rankings do not consider placement as a criteria while ranking colleges. The best thing about college. It's a thing that holds everything together. It's like a detox in the hectic college life. And when I say club culture, I mean the complete extracurricular aspect of college, including clubs, chapters, hubs, and fests, and all the extracurricular activities. These provide a great deal of opportunities, like senior junior relations and opportunity for interpersonal development, and they also help you in exploring the hidden aspects of your personality. And also, if you want to pursue something other than your branch of study, then too, these things will be really helpful. And these will decide how fun and enjoyable your 4 years are going to be in the college. Now comes the base of everything, the place which will be your home, the place which will feed you for the next 4 years. So, your quality of life at college will depend on this. But I think this should be the least important criteria of all the above criteria that I have mentioned. Because if all the other criteria which I have mentioned above are great for a college, then hostel and mess can be taken care of. And also because the opinion about how good the hostels are, how comfortable the hostels are, and how tasty and edible the mess food is will differ from people to people, and it cannot be known fully from the outside. But yes, there are some things that can be considered, like whether the college offers single occupancy or multiple occupancy, or if the college is fully residential, or there is a chance where you might have to search for rooms outside the college. These can be helpful when the above criteria are not helping you in deciding the best college. Now, the last thing, and in my opinion, the most unimportant thing, is the connectivity of the college from your hometown. I think this should not be considered until and unless you are really unsure about two completely identical colleges and you need just one factor to decide between them. Because today is the age of internet and we are connected to our families and to the whole world with just a click. So it reduces all the distances. And also, you will not be traveling to your hometown every other day. So I think connectivity should not be a deciding criteria. And one more thing is that the opinion part is my own opinion and it will differ from other people. And I think that despite of minor differences, these opinions will surely help you in finding the best college. Now, if you have any more doubts related to this topic or any other topic, you can drop it in the comment section and I will address those doubts in my upcoming videos. You can also message me on Instagram. The link to my ID is in the description below. And please hit like if you find my content useful and share it with your friends and to the students who are searching for colleges after JEE. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because a lot more content about the freshers is coming up in the upcoming weeks where I will talk in detail about all these aspects of college. Stay tuned and have a great day. Bye bye.